And we live.
Hi guys.
Hello. This one good. What's up? Let me put the comments on. Yeah, comments are up. Alright. Live from Hawaii. So we just want to talk to y'all about our travel experiences. Traveling with 3 kids. We got our notes. And he brought my notes up.
Yeah.
I'll take this down off the way. Watch out, Josiah. So, Josiah over there.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Gabby? So, for starters, prepared to come out here. So, of course, I'm PCSing. So, I PCS to Hawaii from Florida. I drove from Florida to Maryland, meet up with the family. Ella's in nursing school. Don't touch that over there. Ella's in nursing school. And we just meet up with the family to, travel out here. So we don't have to travel all, so one person doesn't have to travel with all the children.
Yeah.
Right.
First step in starting to travel, the thing we did was we shipped our car from Maryland to Hawaii. And they gave us a little trouble with that. I cleaned the car up really good, but when we got there, it was like, oh, you got to get these little specs up. You got to get this. You have every surface need to be wiped down. Oh, it was like some little grainy, like salt.
Just like little pieces of sand, like little nitpicky stuff.
Yeah, but they were like almost like, oh, we can't ship this. Can you get somebody else to come back and you get your car cleaned? So we were like, oh, we need to get a detail then. And they were like, oh, no. You don't got to get a detail. I'm like, well, then, what do you mean? But we ended up going to like a little like car wash place, and we cleaned it up and took it back, and it looked pretty much the same. They were like, but they took it the second time.
Yeah.
So
I think he just wanted to, I don't know. I think he just wanted to say something because it's their job to say something, but they're still going to take it regardless. But,
yeah.
Just wanted to be sure that we washed it. But it was washed. It had a little pollen on the outside. As soon as we pulled up, he's like, oh, you definitely got to clean the outside. Like, we drove here. Like, how much, like, how clean it's going to be when you drive here, especially it's pollen the same day. But he's like, he asked when we last cleaned it. He's like, yesterday. And he's like, oh, you got to clean it the same day. So I think that's the issue. Yeah. So if you traveling, you ship your car, make sure you wash it the same day, or you have to wash it again. Or they ain't gonna take it. Probably just circle the block and come back and say you did wash it, and they'll take it. But that was a headache. We had to book the hotel coming out here, Navy Lodge and NGIS, so Navy Gateway into Suites. They were both booked up, so we had to get a CNA. Make sure you get a CNA. They say a lot of people come here and they don't have the CNA. It's like a certificate of non-availability. It lets you know that lets your command know that there's no normal hotel that military use.
All booked up.
Yeah, it's all booked up. So in order to get a hotel out in town and not have to pay for it yourself, you got to get a CNA. So I got CNA, and we're staying at the Halekoa Hotel. So we want to talk about the hotel. So the Halekoa.
The Halekoa, for the first thing, in the commercial, it says that every room has an ocean view. Our room has a sliver of an ocean view. I just want to let everybody know. Everybody does not get an ocean view. They are lying.
You get a puddle view.
Yeah. A sliver.
So that's, I mean, the main thing I don't like about the hotel is, so we said we had five people, and they gave us 2 beds. So
2 queen beds.
So that's cool if you got 4 people. And we still, we got little children, but the little children want to stay in our seat. They on this right now, so they want to stay in the bed and sleep with us. So we got 4 people in one bed and one person in another bed. So if we had one queen or one king, and any other size bed, it'd been great. Also, when we asked for a cot, like a small bed or a roller way bed,
or crib,
they don't have it. So they said they ain't have that.
And they offered to send up extra bedding for somebody to sleep on the floor. Like who was sleeping on the floor?
Yeah, ain't nobody sleeping on the floor. So that's the issue. Another issue is no microwave. So there's no microwave in the room. You're here for a long-term stay, like at least 10 days minimum. 30 days to 60 days possible, right? And there's no no microwave, a small fridge about this size, literally, not this size, literally, but this size.
With no freezer. It's no freezer in there because sometimes they'll come with like be a refrigerator and a small freezer. Mm-hmm. There's no freezer, so it's only a refrigerator. So you cannot get any type of frozen type foods like like TV dinners. You can't get a couple of those or nothing. You can't get
ice cream. Even the plates we had, like the little regular containers that you put stuff. Even the regular containers, like it's hard to close the refrigerator if you put it on like the bottom shelf. So just a small fridge, no microwave. The microwave is down the hall.
Yeah, it's a communal microwave during COVID.
Mm-hmm. So this is the premier military hotel in Hawaii. So that's what people say. They like make sure you stay at the Halakoa. I'm like, I'm not really impressed by it. Like even we've been to like smaller hotels that have enough beds that have a kitchen or some kind of like separate rooms or whatever for 5 people, right? But this is just, one bed or 2 beds.
2 queens.
And it got nice balcony, got nice views, of course. We're downtown.
No ocean view.
Waikiki. Puddle view. You got a puddle view. Piece of ocean. You can see some sailboats. But other than that, not really impressed with this hotel, the Halakoa. Yeah. But it's cool. It does have a swimming pool.
Yeah, the swimming pool's nice. They have a splash area where for the little kids, they have a children's pool that's 1 feet 6 inches, which is perfect for the little kids. They have a splash area where water just comes up and stuff, for really, really little kids, which is, pretty much perfect. And they got, they're on the beach. So all those activities are just great,
Mm-hmm. And yeah, right on the beach. And they got a lot of restaurants around here. So the food situation, food is expensive around here. So the first day we got here, I think we went and got some pizzas, some chicken, some sandwiches.
Like little stuff that you would, you'd be able to go to the store and spend like $30, $40.
Yeah.
It ended up being like $90.
Yeah, it was like I thought it was like $88. Yeah, $90 for some pretty much some finger food. We just got off the plane. We want some food and got a couple snacks for the kids, pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and like $90, right? So right off the grip, we went to breakfast the next day. Want some more? I'm gonna go get him some more.
Okay.
We went to breakfast the next day and watch out, Josiah. And the breakfast was not very impressive. I had an omelet.
Yeah.
He had some. They both had French toast.
Gabby had pancakes. And I had like some scrambled eggs and bacon.
And that was $66.
And it was not impressive by any means. It was just like regular stuff, like on the level that I could have made at home.
Yeah.
So
but that's all the hotel, but. We did find a good food place with some poke.
Mm-hmm. And that was nice. I really do want to go back to that area because they had like a lot of different restaurants, like just like all together in one area, which was really nice. And they had like picnic tables out and stuff that you could sit at, and that
Mm-hmm.
So it was really nice.
Come on, let's get some water.
And they the poke was reasonably priced. So I think I know poke in Maryland is maybe about $15, and then here it was about $15. We also went and ate ramen. Ramen is generally about $12, and it was about $10 to $12 here. Some places in Maryland it's like $15. So I would say it's pretty much that's on par, but like anything else other like in ramen and poke that we've had is super expensive. Like, and I knew Hawaii was gonna be expensive, but like when you be looking at these prices and stuff, you be like, man, dang. And I'm guessing it's like these are tourism prices and stuff. They say when you get the
like a sticker for your command. They charge you.
You can put on your license or something, right?
Yeah. A sticker on your ID, like your military ID. That's what someone told me. They say you get a sticker to put on your military ID and they charge you the local prices. But
Yeah, so
I only
they got
seen one menu out here. Most.
yeah.
Drink.
But that's what people told me.
Drink.
Yeah, you got water right here.
Drink.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. Drink.
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 So yeah,
Drink.
let's travel.
Water.
That's the food.
Water.
We're gonna find some more food. We're gonna go out today and find some more food places.
Drink water.
But let's talk about the car situation.
Yeah, let's talk about the car. So with the car, we wish we would have shipped our car over here early and got like a beater in Maryland to drive for a little while, because like the car situation here is crazy. It's used cars are going for more than new cars.
Yeah.
So a new car, I think it was a new Honda, was $21,000, but the used car was $23,500. And the only thing about the new car is that you had to wait for it to be shipped to you. So you had to wait for it to be shipped. Like it's like no new cars on island. Like you couldn't find anything that was like a $25,000 car less. Now I've driven around and seen car dealerships, and they have like new cars on island. But when I was after I thought about it, like these are all like big SUVs and big trucks. And you know, the SUVs and trucks are going for like $45,000, $35,000 and stuff. It's no like reasonable price new cars on the island of Hawaii, and you got to wait for them to be ordered.
Yeah. So instead of renting a car, we bought a car, because renting a car would be $35 to $50 a day.
Mm-hmm. Plus taxes, and the taxes was just as much as the rent, like renting the car.
Renting the car, yeah. And then it's we've been having to rent it for about 2 months, because my car can get here at the latest October the 20th, and we shipped it September the 3rd. So you're gonna have to pay all those days for a rental car. So we just got it's not even a beater. It was an $8,000 car plus a $2,000 warranty. Well, $9,000 car plus a $2,000 warranty, and we're just gonna drive that around, and that instead of $1,000 a month, what it would have been if we rented a car, it's $200 a month with the payment. All right, and then we can Toro that and get the rental car money from Toro, because the rental car industry is high out here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna rent it on Toro and pretty much get our money back. And because the rental market is the way it is out here, the car rental market, or the used car market. I talked to the dealer, and he's like, when you're done with it in a few months, you can pretty much sell it and get your money back for what you bought it for. So I'm looking forward to that. And with the warranty as well, if the person that buys it doesn't want the warranty or doesn't want to pay what I want them to pay, I can sell the warranty back to the dealership and get it'll get a prorated rate, and I'll get that money back, because it's good for 2 years. So they'll just chop it up by the month, and I'll get whatever months I didn't use back. But yeah, the car situation, yeah, just the rentals are high out here. The the used cars are high, and it doesn't make sense to pay
all that money.
Yeah, so we just found a good cheap car. It had a ding on the side, so I think that's why it was so cheap.
It was better for us because we had a check to buy the car from a dealership, so that we don't have to spend all $2,000 right away. We could just spend $200.
$200, yeah. So like I said, instead of paying $1,000, we had got financing from Navy Federal we was gonna get a car before to do Toro, but that dealership was acting funny when we left. Like, we trying to do all this extra stuff. Like, we just didn't have time, because I had to fly back to Florida. So instead of getting the car then, we just got a car here. And we used the check. And that check you had to use at a dealer, so I couldn't go on Facebook Marketing and just get a beater. I had to actually get it from a dealer, so I got an inexpensive car from a dealer. And we just used that check. And again, it saved, instead of $50 a day, it's end up being what? $5 a day for a rental. For a car that we're not really taking serious, but we can make some income from. But also coming out here, we got 2 Ubers. So the car situation, we had to get 2 Ubers to fly out here to carry all the luggage for the children. Watch it. He want to show you his lion. White. All right. So we had to get 2 Ubers because we had car seats, so 9 pieces of luggage. And then on the back end here, we had just a Sprinter van. So that was I would recommend that if you come in here and you got a bunch of luggage, just call ahead and get a charter bus or charter Sprinter van type service.
They was able to take all our luggage.
Yeah, and that costs the same as much as the 2 Ubers. So the 2 Ubers cost $60 each. So we got the freaking SUV Ubers. So we got 2 SUV Ubers coming here to fly here to carry all our luggage. And my parents, they rode with us because we had 2 Ubers. So they was flying out too. My mom, she went to Alaska. My father went to stepfather went to Alaska as well, and he hopped in that as well. So that was cool. And then when we got here, we got the Sprinter van, which all our luggage fit in there. So that was cool. And daycare.
Oh, so daycare. So coming out here, both of the boys was supposed to stay with Tyrell, but so we got on the list. As soon as he got orders, we got on the list for the military child care for the CDCs here in Hawaii. It got close to time. We were on the list for like a year. It got close to time, and Josiah got a spot, but Kenny did not get a spot. And so before coming out here, I was calling people, trying to see if I could get a spot at different places. And first of all, the daycare here is more expensive than in Maryland. I don't understand it because it's not like tourism. Like, it's not like people come here and put their kids in daycare while they on vacation. So I don't understand why it's so expensive.
It's like $2,400. One of them was like $2,400 a month.
Most of them were like $1,500, maybe $1,600 a month. In Maryland, for Kenny was $1,200 a month. But so like I call a lot of places. A lot of them they start at 2, instead of actually starting the infant. So they like those was just like off the plate as soon as like, oh, we start at 2.
Yeah, we started 2. So. That's I think I don't know. If you're married and you're not doing military, you're gonna have a hard time finding daycare for someone under 2 years old.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people here. Like they told us, so FF's like the at-home daycares on base and stuff, which I tried to get Kenny into those too. I got him. I would say I didn't put him on the list for those at-home daycares until maybe about 3 months ago. So, but still, there's nobody's contacting me about any spots for those. So, but it's a lot of people who babysit here in their home and stuff. But if it's not, regulated and it's not like they don't get inspected and stuff, I'm leery of letting my child be babysit in somebody's house that's not certified or getting inspected and stuff. Like I thought about it for about 1 second, and then I was like, ain't nobody about to shake my baby.
Shaking the but yeah, childcare is the biggest headache out here. So again, we're low on the priority list because we're not doing military.
And he's not a single parent.
I'm not single. Even though I'm going to be out here by myself because I was going to be in back in Maryland for nursing school. They don't treat it like you're out here by yourself. They treat it like you're married. So they pretty much basically say send him back home. Yeah, back home. Put him with the other parent, even though she's going to be. So Kenny got to go back home till December till he turns 2. Yeah, where we can find some daycare for him. I think they don't want to do under 2. They got more regulations, but to me, I think it's a numbers game and a money game because the ratio they told us about the ratio. Like you need more teachers for children under 2. So to me, you can get more clients in a classroom or more money in a classroom talk about children if they're over 2.
Yeah, and
based on the amount
you're
of
only
teachers.
paying one teacher.
Yeah, so
or no more. You don't have to pay more teachers.
Yeah, so I think it's a money game, but yeah, the business is business. So hey, where my notes ago? So that's daycare, but yeah, daycare is the biggest issue. If you're not married, again, if you're married and not doing military and not a single parent, you're gonna fall to the bottom of the list anytime.
Yeah,
They're always gonna get bumped off.
Yeah, always get bumped off. So if any dual military or single, you get bumped off.
You can get bumped off. Yeah.
The only good thing about the CDC, it's hard to get a spot in there, but you know it's quality daycare. There's cameras in there, and they go by. They have a price by how much you make, and it's substantially less than regular daycares.
Mm-hmm. All right. So did I talk about the CNA on this video? Was that the last?
I think you talked about it, the CNA, because we talked about the hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
I know that was part of it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's everything. We talked about the car, daycare, food being expensive, the Holocaust hotel. It's a cool hotel. It's just
it's not bad. It's just that, you know,
not what you expected.
We was expecting just a little bit more. You know, this is our well, for me, it's my little house slice of Hawaii until I come back. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was just gonna be because I was ready for that ocean view. I was just so ready. Like as soon as we got here, I want to open the screen door to the patio and go outside and look at the ocean. Yeah. And it's disappointing.
We can probably show you right now. Let me show y'all. But yeah, ain't no ocean view. It's a piece of an ocean view. You gotta find that joint.
But I will say when I think I don't know where I was looking at, but it said that this is not like an ocean view room. It's like it's a like courtyard room, yeah, like or something courtyard view or something. That's what they said. Yeah. So,
so let me take them out.
Okay.
Let's go outside. You wanna go outside? One second. We can go outside.
Hawaii.
In Hawaii. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can put this around. That's all right. We can't get this around. There you go. Back camera. All right. So this is the view we got. All right. So this is the view we got. It's cool. We can see the buildings and stuff like that. And I'll show you Ella's water view. Somewhat of a water view. All right. So if you look, all right, there, that's the water view. It's just like a little speck of water, like right here, and you can see the ocean. Main good view is like here. You can see the mountains and stuff like that. So that's cool. But yeah, we came and wanted to see yeah, Ella definitely wanted to see the ocean. I don't know if y'all can see it from here, but again, it's right here. And that's the ocean view. Little piece of it. But it's cool to look at. I like to see the green. I wanted to see the water as well. You see a little better right here. But that's the ocean view. But I'm gonna close this out.
Bye guys.
Yeah, that's all we got. You going in? Let me see if I can flip this back around. Settings. Camera. Front camera. Done. Alright. Alright, y'all. See y'all.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for watching. If y'all got any questions, y'all can put it in the comments. We're doing this live, so you definitely can ask questions now. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't seen no comments pop up, but
yeah.
All right then. You real yellow.
I know. The sun's so bright.
Yeah, it's sun bright out here, but got my hand over there. But I'll see y'all. Talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.